Hi guys, I'm Reverend Cosico. This is my second vlog. My advocacy is no to drugs. My advocacy in life regarding on the issue of drugs are the followings. What is drug? For me, drugs are what we are capable of using it when we are sick or we have body pain. Because for me, drugs are medicine, but in the Philippines, some drugs are prohibited like marijuana, kush, shabu, and cocaine. Marijuana can distort perception which may leave you unable see properly and may make you lose track of the time. Also, it can make you feel anxiety, fear, distrust, and make you make panic. And cocaine changes numerous aspects of the body. It can dilate your pupils, increase body temperature, and increase heart rate of blood pressure. In the long term, uh, can cause irregular heart attacks, chest pains, and cause severe strokes. The drug that I have given are illegal in our country. Because of the drug is abusive, some Filipinos are using it even they don't have any disease or complement to their body. Some illegal drugs is using for crime like the gummy bear drug it uses for Apache drug to molest some teenage. Pursuing this further, the consumption of drugs could lead to excessive dependency on such substances, which inevitably becomes the besetting necessity of the person using it. Usage of drugs could affect not only himself but also the people around him. Drug addiction is not only a problem, it is a contemporary issue that our country is facing. Drug abuse makes the development of our country slower and even worse as it further makes our economy regressive as it continues to destroy our lives of youth. As time goes by, the population of drug addicts by the moment is mostly the youth. They say that youth is the hope of the nation, which with such problems that what most have caused everyone as well as their future is being affected. It seems that the youth, the hope as they say, are the ones who destroy themselves. What is drug addiction? Addiction is a chronic disease characterized by drug seeking and use that is compulsive or difficult to control, despite harmful consequence. The initial decision to take drug is voluntary for most people, but repeated drug use can lead to brain changes that challenge an addicted person's self-control and interfere with their ability to resist intense urges to take drugs. These brain changes can be persistent, which is why drug addiction is considered a relapsing disease. People's recovery from drug use disorders are at increased risk for returning to drug use even after years of not taking the drug. According to the study of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte, war on drugs is pretense since taking office on June 30, 2016. Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has carried out a war on drugs that has led to the deaths of over 12,000 Filipinos to date, mostly urban poor. At least 2,555 of the killings have been attributed to the Philippine National Police. Duterte and other senior officials have investigated and incited the killings in a campaign that could amount to crimes against humanity. Human Rights said, since becoming president of the Philippines in June 2016, Rodrigo Duterte has launched a war on drugs that has resulted in the extrajudicial deaths of thousands of alleged drug dealers and users across the country. The Philippine president sees drug dealing and addiction as major obstacles to the Philippines' economic and social progress, says John Gershman, an expert on the Philippine politics. The drug war is a cornerstone of Duterte's domestic policy and represents the extension of politics implemented earlier in his political career as the mayor of the city of Davao. In December 2016, the United States withheld property aid to the Philippines after declaring concern over Duterte's war on drugs. By early December, nearly 6,000 people had been killed, about 2,100 have died in police operation, and the remainder in what are called deaths under investigation, which is shorthand for vigilante killings. There are also claims that 500,000 to 700 people have surrendered themselves to the police. More than 40,000 people have been arrested. Most common reason why youth take the drugs because of family problems, stress, influence of friends, and etc. The main purpose of this research paper is to be information on how drugs affect the brain, body of a person, and reports of drug-related crime are common in the Philippines media, mainly on news reports, and the main concern tends to be towards shabu or which gets the most media attention of the most abused drug in the Philippines is local type of methamphetamine moid with caffeine known as shabu. This is a powerful addict drug can cause people to have intense paranoid. This stimulant is to be the drug choice of 2 to 3 of the Philippines illegal substance user. As I end my speech, drug addiction is not just a sickness, but it's also a crime. Also, the drug decimate many people's lives, especially the youth drugs, could lead the users, especially the youth, to the wrong fate. It can affect their decisions and could give cocaine can affect studies, education, of the lifestyle of the consumer. It can be the reason why people lose jobs or the ones whom they love or even everything that they forever despair and downfall. Drugs addiction is the one of the reason why there is poverty and crimes. Today never let fear and greed be the reason why you cannot succeed. Say no to drugs while it's early better refuse than to fall into the death trap. According to what I have learned, drugs will ruin one life, so it would be better to avoid this report who are people beyond of this for the sake of the next generation. This is my end of my blog. Thank you guys for watching.